you're a human being, your players are human being, all the people at the club are human beings. So in that context, with the charges against the club about to be heard this autumn, is it something you've had to address with your players to sort of try and keep it out of their minds? Because as I say, as human beings, they may be wondering how this could affect, the sort of club and their standing. So have you felt the need, or will you feel the need to speak to them about this and say, look, just forget about them?
To talk about?
The charges against the club which are going to be heard this autumn.
Oh, charges, yeah. I hear that I'm happy to start soon and hopefully finish soon. For the benefit for all of us, especially for the club, but for all the other Premier League clubs, like for all the people that don't wait the sentence. So I wish the deep of my heart and go to the trail, the independent panel, and I said again, independent panel, and as soon as possible release what happened, and we will accept like always we have done.
Are you concerned it could affect your players' performances?
Well, we are in 3-4 years talking about that. So,
but now it's coming to a head. I mean, so now it's
that's good.
real.
I know it's going to happen. We accept it and focus in Ipswich Town, and after West Ham, international break, and Brentford, Arsenal, Champions League, and so on. I can give you all the calendar. It's in my mind. So.
Hi, Pep. With Ilkay coming in, do you see him as a player who could possibly play the same role that Rodri plays at the base of midfield? Yeah. Because obviously he's spoken a lot in the summer, hasn't he, about that need for a race?
What I said can play in the position Rodri, like Kova, like Nico, like maybe Mateus alongside someone else. John and Manu can play alongside another one in the position Rodri, and Gundo can play for attacking midfield. There is a guy close the box is good, can play with a false nine. So he's a player can play in different roles because, he defined as a football player. So no, I play as a right back. No, I play as a left back. I play as central defender. No, he's a football player. A football player means understand. It depends on the position I play, understand what you have to do. And Gundo has these qualities.
And on Rodri, you said he's not back in training yet. Is that due to injury or is that due to him?
No, it's okay. He had an injury with the national team and still have some niggles, but it's the last Paris training. I saw yesterday quite, highly, I would say, and it's just question of, I think, days that will be rejoin the group to make a training sessions.
Hi, Pep. So Erling talked about after the game on Sunday that he said that you want him to be more involved when we talked about his involvement in the game. Can you talk a little bit about what exactly you have talked about?
No. I like when he touches the ball. I like when he scores goals, definitely, if he's raw. But I like he can, when in the right moment can drop in and keep in and make an assist and be involved in the situation. But I see him fit much, much better than last season in these stages. And that is the most important thing. It's known I have one game a week, so the recovery is easier. But after international break, I started the crazy schedule, and that's why we'll see what happens.
He talked about $1 million question also when about the game against Chelsea. If he wanted to be more involved or not, does he want to? Do you have a good answer to this $1 million question?
No, listen. Football, the most difficult position is the Erling position, striker, because surrounded for two central defenders, three. Most of the time, most of central defenders before may switch across. So when the ball is in the sides, they go to help the fullbacks. Few teams now there are 2 players, 3 players in him. So it's not easy to find the spaces. But he's patient. And what I'm saying, when you feel the spaces is here, you have to move in that way, dropping. You have to. You have the ability to keep the ball and play. And we cannot forget he's still a young player, 23, 24 years old, have a margin to play, and he's open-minded to do it.
Hi, Pep. Just going back to Gundogan, you obviously bumped into him in Orlando the other week.
Sorry?
You met each other in Orlando the other week before the match.
Ilkay when? Oh, yeah.
I just wondered what his sort of mood was like that day when you saw him.
Not even notice gesture or something like, oh, how I miss Manchester, or absolutely. You tell me I'm really good, I'm happy, and just come back for the holidays, start to training and the season. I know Hansi is Hansi Flick, the manager, is really good, and no, just talk about families, how is life, and that's all. So,
can I just ask what the impact Gundogan re-signing, the impact that might have on some of the other midfielders? So someone like James McAtee, have you had any thoughts?
Everyone stay here.
Everyone staying.
We don't have a depth squad. We have 21 players, so no, not much. Young players like Nico, and now the situation for Oscar until December, January will not be here with us. So no, nothing changed. A lot of games, and everyone had to fight. The impact will depend on how he plays. If he plays good, the impact will be good. If he plays not good, the impact will not be good. So, but knowing him a little bit, I'm not. I would, as a manager, I'm not a big fan to resign players with this age. I'm not a big fan of that. But I know quite well Ilkay, and I know his mentality is in the right position. He's a huge competitor, and with the financially situation, for the transfer, he left free. He came back free, so that's normal. So we talk about that. I said, okay, we can do it if we can. So because now there's negotiations between clubs is not my business, and the salary for it as well. So I don't know. So it can happen. We have to try it.
And just quickly on the sort of leadership element of Gundogan, did you miss a bit of that last year? Just the sort of quiet leadership.
Last season was quite good. Huh?
Yeah, but he's a different he's a different kind of leader, though, isn't he, to some of the others?
No, everyone is everyone. For example, Kevin is an excellent leader. Don't talk much before the game, or the halftime, or during the day, but he's an incredible leader and proving. But one of the most influential players ever in this is Kevin, and it's different leadership. So everyone express, and Gundo is respect because he's so intelligent man, and he's honest in his analysis. Put the team, the club, in front of his performance itself, and he knows exactly when to play good, when to play bad. He read perfectly what's going on, what's happened. And have this type of players on the pitch when the situation is bad, even responsibility. He feels the pressure really well. It doesn't matter what happened. And he's incredibly happy with what we noticed since arrive. And shoes on and go on.
Hi Pep. With Ilkay coming back so quickly and the situation that Raheem finds himself at Chelsea, do you think it shows that perhaps the players who ask to leave here don't always find a better situation at these other clubs?
Every situation is completely different. I don't know. So when you take a decision, you have to take it because it's the best for the club, for the players especially. And what happened in the future, nobody knows. Who knows how it's going to happen with Ilkay now in the next year or 2 years? Nobody knows. We expect the best, but I don't know. When the people leave, expect the best. So when we try to do our best for the players, feel comfortable, we have to deliver the best for that club. Always depends on the players. So that is when we try. Create a good environment, a good vibes on the locker room. Be connected. Create a team, be connected. When I hear most of the players with their wives go together, go out dinners, they make a lot of gatherings together. They win a lot of points, this kind of aspects, and we have a really, really good group of people.
Because even Ilkay, I think in his quotes, someone who's so experienced, and he seems like quite a measured guy, spoke about not really appreciating what you have here until you go somewhere else. It feels like quite a warning to someone else who might come to you and say they want to leave.
Sometimes happen, but in our lives, in every profession, it happens. No, so but I don't know. Only I can say that Ilkay, when we spoke yesterday and the day before a little bit, but yesterday is the experience have been in Barcelona is unforgettable for him. It was up and downs. I know Barcelona's situation is different than years ago. New stadium is not Camp Nou, playing Montjuic. It's different situations. Everything in little details happen. But he speaks experience personally for his future, maybe as a manager or future whatever, have been top.
Paul? Hi Pep, just on Ilkay again, sorry. Has he actually trained with the squad yet, or will today?
Yesterday was a medical and commercials and City TV and all this kind of stuff.
From your conversations with him starting this week, what kind of assurances have you got that he is determined? And like you said, this won't be a...
No, I spoke with Lauren and said, no, I'm fine. I'm okay. Medical test was brilliant and he's skinny. I think he's fit, so yeah. I think we don't have a lot of players, so maybe we'll be in the squad and after we'll see. Today we'll be training, we train with us and we will see the smell, how does he feel.
In terms of his mentality, your conversations with him have led you to believe that he's fully...
There's no doubt about that. He's a huge competitor.
Hi, Pep. Ilkay had 2 years left on his contract at Barcelona. He signed for 1 year here. Was that the club preferring 1 year or him?
It's 1+1, I think so. 1+1.
And when he was here last, he was obviously automatic choice for, playing all the biggest games. You've clearly had a successful season last year, as you say. Does he return as a starter, do you see, or more as a squad player?
Let me know how he behave, how he train, how he play. Not because Gundogan is going to play tomorrow and the next games. Let me see. If he don't perform well, we play another one. So we have Phil there, have Kevin there, have Bernardo there, have Rodri there, have Koba there, we have Mateus, have Maka. So they have to perform. Not because, but we know his potential. I know everybody knows it. I know him. 7 years here, all the fans, myself, the mates, how good he is. But he has to deliver everything every single day. That's why the club sustain on top.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.